When is it a good idea to push your pawns in the endgame? Have you ever wondered when it is the right time to push your pawns in the endgame? This decision can be a game changer, so let's break it down. First, consider passed pawns. A passed pawn has no opposing pawn on its file and can advance without being blocked. Pushing passed pawns is often a strong strategy since they can promote to a more powerful piece. Next, think about unopposed pawns. If a pawn is not threatened by enemy pawns on adjacent files, pushing it can create pressure on your opponent. This can also help in forming a passed pawn. Now, let's talk about king positioning. Your king should ideally support the pawn from behind. This ensures the pawn can move safely towards promotion. Avoid pushing a pawn too far ahead of your king unless it is necessary to create a passed pawn or to distract the opponent's king. Another important concept is opposition. In pawn endgames, positioning your king directly opposite the opponent's king can force their king to move. This allows your pawn to advance without interference. Outflanking is another tactic. Move your king to the side to create space for your pawn while keeping the opponent's king at bay. Centralization is usually a good idea in endgames, but not always. If there are weak pawns on the wings, it might be better to direct your king towards those pawns rather than moving it to the center. Lastly, consider your pawn structure. If pushing a pawn creates weaknesses or exposes your king, it may be wise to hold off on that push. Understanding these strategies can help you decide when to push your pawns in the endgame. By applying these principles, you can improve your chances of winning or securing a draw in your games.